For a very long time, I didn't understand why certain niggas hate my guts. But it's starting to it's starting to make sense now. So I'm with a anonymous old homie, let's put it that way. And I'm just talking about how I get women and how it's easy to have sex with them for me. For me. And he was just talking about all the things he have to do to have sex with a chick. And I'm just like, hell no, nigga, I ain't got to do none of that shit. None of that shit. I'm like, you actually gotta spend money to have sex with a chick? Like, oh, that's crazy, bro. And if I do spend money, it's some simple shit, y'all. Like, $1 for a Swisher, maybe $3 for some Hennessy. Like, I'm not only liquor and weed. I'm not really like taking her out to eat to these expensive ass restaurants and buying her expensive Birkin bags and all. Nah, hell, I don't do none of that shit, man. So it's just mind boggling when I hear another nigga talk about all he gotta do to get some ass. It's just like, okay, I see. And a lot of people don't believe me. Like I've told people in the past, like niggas have straight up beefed with me over a broad, over a bitch. Like no bullshit. A nigga who never got over his ex girlfriend and then see me swoop in and she become my girlfriend and she ain't telling me about her bitter ex boyfriend. And it's like, why is this nigga beefing with me? I don't even know this nigga. And like she know the whole time, like that he ain't never got over her. So these are the kind of games that women play that can get real dangerous. Like you gonna get somebody killed by just not giving a nigga all the details. You gotta let me know if you got a crazy baby daddy, a stalkerish ex boyfriend. Like I need to know all of that shit. Then they wonder why I don't tell them shit. Like you don't tell me nothing. I have to find shit out the hard way, and then you act like I'm supposed to give you my whole fucking life story on what makes Rob Rob. The fuck out of here, bitch. Like for real. And where's your gifts at? Where's your intuition? Hoes always talking about they got that sixth sense and all that shit. Like women just know. Bitch, you don't know shit. That was the case you know who cheating on you. That was the case you know that nigga had a secret family out of town. That was the case you would know if he were married or not. When a lot of the times these bitches do be knowing all of that shit and just don't give a fuck. They be thinking they gonna make a nigga leave his wife and be with them or some shit. Like side chick trying to elevate, you know? Bitches trying to leave the friend zone and shit. Like kind of like Jennifer. Like she calls me once out of every blue moon. Like bitch, no matter how long you go without calling me and calling me back, every time you call me back, you're not gonna confuse me as far as knowing you're in the friend zone, bitch. And you ain't coming out that motherfucker. And how do I know that? Cause I'm the motherfucker who put you in it, and I ain't gonna let you up out that bitch. This ain't the Dark Knight. Where you climb the hole and shit, and work your way out. Then you get to fight Darth fucking Bane and shit, and take the city back. Like no, this ain't that. You know, when my mind made up, my mind is made up, and that's what the fuck it is. There's no uncertainty. There's no remorse. There's no regrets over here.